Hey loves, welcome back to Us Always. We did want to base this story time kind of clarifying and explaining our current situation with the way JJ's and Bo's bond is, I guess. I don't know how to really explain it.
Just to clarify the questions on like his sperm donor.
Yeah, a lot of you guys were referring to him as JJ's biological father.
That foot don't deserve to be called a father.
I feel like the father word gets thrown around way too easily. I feel like that's a title that needs to be earned, and to give I personally call him my sperm donor because that's all he's ever been. I'm not making this video to kind of down him as a person. But I did
in all
want
honesty, we're not even gonna like touch
yeah, like
on the
I don't,
subject about
because
him
I
at
was
all.
getting questions about like why the relationship didn't work with him as well, and I'm not going to be getting into that because that's a chapter in my life that I left in the past, and I'm here now, and this is JJ's one and only father. Like, he's only known Bo as dad, unfortunately.
But also too, like I was even iffy on the last video of even talking about like her being a single mom, just because I knew there was gonna be like a bunch of questions about it, and also like he's 8 years old. I mean, we've tried to tell him once before, and it's a very hard subject to even for me to talk about. Like it breaks my heart because I'm gonna have to explain to him one day that I'm not his natural father, and the only reason why like I feel it's gonna upset me and him is because I don't want him to feel like I've taken something away from him, in a sense, you know what I mean? Like I don't want him to feel like I don't love him or something, because I love him as my own from day one. I've always have and I always will. I don't treat him any different than I treat our youngest. I don't even call our youngest my firstborn, and I call JJ my firstborn. And that's why I was kind of iffy on even saying it, because 90% of the people that even know us or talk to us, even friends that I've even gone to school with, think he is mine. And for us to even let you guys know and let people know, like, and also too, like, he watches YouTube, so I know like eventually he's gonna see this, so hopefully like he doesn't see it like without us explaining it, because
well,
well, that's what I'm saying, like we have explained to him before.
Like, JJ knows, but he
knows I wasn't there in the beginning.
Yeah, like he doesn't understand what it takes to make a baby, if you guys get me. But long story short, I did have a sperm donor. I was a single mom, and by single mom, I refer to that as I didn't get child support. I didn't get financial support from him. I didn't get any help from him.
You didn't even want help though from him.
Yeah, I didn't really care to get any help from him. So it was 2 years ago, right, babe? 2 years ago.
Like well, it was technically like 4 years ago when we did the whole process.
Okay, yeah, 4 years ago we did try to start a process.
We didn't try, we did the process.
Yeah, but with the whole custody.
Oh yeah.
And then when Bo was like, I was telling him, I was like, babe, like, I'm scared to kind of just go to court and face, you know, that person by myself. So Bo was like, okay, babe, like, don't worry, we'll get you a lawyer. And
yeah, I was like, we're gonna get a lawyer. Like,
yeah, he got me a lawyer. We went to go do the consultation with him, and he's like, why are we even doing custody battle? We need to do...
He asked, he's like, when was the last time you seen him?
Yes.
And we were like, to be honest, like, JJ don't even know who the hell he is. Mm-hmm. He was like, why even give him the benefit of the doubt of even having a chance to see him or anything? Let's just do abandonment.
Yeah, so from that point on, we filed for abandonment, and it was like almost a 2-year process, yeah, of us constantly going to court, because it's harder to kind of terminate rights from another person. But yes,
if you're not aware of like how to win abandonment, like basically you could look it up and you could see like how much of a father like he really wasn't. Mm-hmm. Because you have to be basically MIA from a kid's life for a whole year straight. No contact, no seeing him, not even trying to reach
sending
out,
a letter, anything,
nothing, like no contact at all for a year, and the court has to prove that.
Yeah.
For you to win a case of abandonment.
Yeah, but long story short, this is JJ's daddy. It was unfortunate that I had to do it by myself the first 2 years of JJ's life, but you know, through those struggles, it brought me to
his real dad. Like, it's pretty cool too, cause like this is what I'm talking about too. Like when he finally understands and knows like everything, he's gonna know like I was the one to throw a ball with him first. Like everything that a father and a son do together, like the first things, like me and him share that, which is like really cool to me because like I said, he's my first son. He's my firstborn. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody sees it or looks at it.
Time out. That's one thing that Bo has always said too. Like he gets really irritated when people that know us or whatever say, "Oh, like JJ's not his" or whatever. He will stop like, them and be like, "Hold up,
like he's my fucking son.
Like he's my son."
Like don't even try to sit here and say he's not because he is. That's why I'm saying too. Like 90% of the people the only people that know the whole story are literally like really close friends and family. Anybody else, like the whole world, like nobody knows. Like we've seen comments too, like if we wouldn't have said nothing, you would have never known. Which is, I mean, this is how it should be in reality because like I said, he's mine. There's no way around it, anything like. And also too, like from, I think when he was like 3, he goes by my last name. Like he doesn't even go by the other last name. Like he knows me and my last name. That's his last name.
Yeah, but
any sporting events, anything like that, like it's my last name that is across his back for any sports, anything like that. Even school, like it's my last name.
Yeah. So like our next step to do is because we just won the abandonment case. Was it last year? Last year in September.
I think over a year.
Yeah, so our next step was for us to get married, and then now our final step is to do the whole adoption. So we're excited for that.
Yeah, then he'll like legit have my last name. Like we ain't gotta worry about nothing.
Yeah. So yeah, we just wanted to base that. I mean, is there anything else, babe, that you would like want to say? Like about you and JJ?
Yeah, that if I'm gonna cry.
No, don't leave. Like, put on the makeup.
So, nah, hold on. That if he
Hold on. This is why we always try to like avoid talking about it because,
like I said, we've tried to explain.
It's such an emotional
subject. Like I said, we've tried to explain to him before, and it was really emotional because like
he was crying. He knows, but he doesn't understand. And when we did like the whole abandonment case, JJ had a minor counsel, and they basically told us that the perfect age to actually sit down with him and explain, like fully explain and talk about the situation is like 10, 11.
And also too, like I don't want anybody to sit here and think like that I'm not gonna tell him, or like that wasn't our plan, because it's never been our plan for us to go and behind his back and then for somebody go and tell him like when he's like 16 or 17, like, hey, you know that guy's not your dad. Like that would be even more heartbreaking. Like trust me, like I get an egg in my throat, like even thinking of the situation of me having to explain to him, like when it comes down to it. So like I said, like we want to wait till he's like 10 or 11, and I just hope that nobody else tries to explain to him besides us. That's why I wanted to say too, like if he does watch this video, like without us knowing it.
But the thing is, babe, is that we already sat here and we explained to him, so it's not something that he doesn't know, because he knows that for a long time it was me my mom,
Yeah,
my dad,
he does
and
know
our
that.
dog. Like, that's what it was. And then he thinks in his head is that Bo walked into his life when he was 3, but I'm like, no, baby, you were 2. But JJ doesn't, like, he doesn't remember, you know? So he was so young when Bo walked into his life. And, you know, like, it's not like I try to not have sperm donor in his life, because I did try. Like, I tried, and that's what did help me win the abandonment case, is that I did try.
Like, she reached out.
I'm the one that did everything, but I can't force someone to be a father, you know, to somebody if they don't want it themselves. So also, when I met Bo, that was instantly like,
what's funny too is,
what's funny is that we were going, I will never forget this, because this is when I was like, damn, like, he's legit, you know? Like, we went shopping to Walmart, and I had to get like some home stuff for my mom's. And he was like, well, I had to buy diapers for JJ. And he was like, let me just buy it. And I was like, no, like, that's weird. You know, because, like, I always had to work for everything. You know, me being a single mom, I worked, you know, in the fields by the, like, I did school during, like, the semesters. And then during the summer, I would go work my ass in the fields.
Yeah, so, but when I found all that out, I was like, nah, hell nah, like, don't trip. Like, I got you, and I got him.
But yeah, so like we had went to Walmart, and I was trying to buy diapers, and he was like, let me buy it. And I'm like,
she was acting all weird, like, what the
weird.
hell?
Like,
I was like,
no,
nah,
it's
like,
alright. He's like, come on, like, let me just buy it. Like, it's fine. Like, that's what I'm here for. And I'm like, no, that's freaking weird. Like, you know, because I never had somebody like that support system that would be there and pick up the pieces that another man couldn't. So, I mean, he did that, and honestly, like, I couldn't be happier. Like, he gives like an amazing life to JJ. He does everything he can for him. Not only to JJ, he does it for me and Damien as well. So, wow, you're all emotional, all sad.
Well, you already know, like,
I know
this subject
emotional.
is very, very sensitive to us.
And it's amazing that like, when we were reading like a lot of your guys' comments, like, it was amazing that we were able to
connect with a lot of
you guys. And yeah, and that's when I was like, you know what, like, we have to sit here and we have to clarify it for them, because, you know, we open up this point of our life, and I'm gonna share that, well, we're gonna share that with you. But as far as like me talking about sperm donor, like, I just want to make it clear, like, I'm not going to talk about that. That's just a chapter in my life that I left, you know, in the past, and it's going to stay there. To be honest,
they don't, like,
they're not relevant.
They don't even get we shouldn't even give them the opportunity for us to even explain, like, them at all. Like, they shouldn't be coming out of our mouths.
Like,
I'm not trying to be rude.
It's just
or anything, but like, in the beginning of the relationship, like, there was things that happened, and like, in all honesty, like, I don't even feel like talking about that, because then, like, it brings the negative side out, which I don't need to bring out.
It's not even worth it.
It's not even worth it, and I don't need to start drama, and I'm not trying to start drama with anybody. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So
yeah, we're just gonna close this video out, and hopefully our next video will be like a what?
Before I got emotional, I just wanted to say, if JJ does end up seeing this video, that I love you. And I'm your daddy, and you know that. But I love you with all my heart, and you are my first son and my firstborn. No matter what anybody tells you.
Bo's over here fucking up my makeup and shit. I need to suck it up so we can like close it out.
But there's a lot of like stories we've gone through some stuff.
Yeah, but if you guys do want to hear more story times, let us know. Possibly our next video would be like a Q&A. That way you guys can get to know me and Bo more, like on a personal level, us like individually. So yeah, look out for that. If you guys did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below. Let us know your comments. And also we did want to also mention that we did reach 10K, so we want to thank you guys so much, because without you guys this wouldn't be possible. And we will be doing our first YouTube giveaway, you know, like as promised, because we reached 10K. So
make sure to subscribe, yeah, and turn your post notifications on.
Yeah, basically it's gonna be, I'm gonna go ahead and put a giveaway together, and then for our next video I'm gonna go ahead and introduce it more and show you guys what the giveaway consists of, and then also the rules on how to enter the giveaway. So make sure to turn on your post notifications on, because this will only be for our YouTube subscribers, you know. So yeah, look out for our next video, because it will give more details on that. And then yeah, we will see you guys in our next video.